This week, I have been doing a lot of networking calls, and I have been worrying about fumbling the beginning and ends of these calls. If you bungle the end of a call, you feel like you've ruined the whole thing, and getting anxious about hopping on a call, worrying about how you're going to start the conversation has almost made me not jump on a couple of my favorite calls. If this sounds like something you've struggled with, welcome. I'm Zachary, and I'm helping people go from invisible to indispensable by showing up authentically and showing others how to be authentic in their everyday lives. I've recently been doing discovery calls to try and help and learn, and I found one of the biggest barriers to this is that awkward feeling you get right before you jump on a call, or that feeling you have after you feel like you've bungled the end of a good one. So I've developed myself a small 3-step framework to help me with the beginning and end of calls. The first main point is to establish some comfortable small talk at the beginning of a conversation to just get some small momentum going. Ones I've liked using recently is, how has your week been going? How are you today? And even, what time is it where you are right now? But if you're there for a discovery call, it's helpful to know how to shift into asking discovery questions. My favorite way to transition into the actual discovery aspect of the call is to talk about what a discovery call is and to engage in a discussion about discovery calls to get into the mindset of doing a discovery call. I have found this has been a helpful way for me to initiate into asking the questions to clarify how I might be able to help others. And the final step is just asking permission to transition. And I find once I get going through the beginning of a conversation, things will naturally roll and progress if you're listening, engaging, and trying to understand the other person from a position of curiosity. But when the conversation finds a natural end, either through running to the end of the current topic or running into a time constraint, this is the way that I have found effective in transitioning out of a call smoothly. Oftentimes, I would fumble a call by trying to end it and talk about next steps at the same time. To fix that, we find the natural end, and I simply ask, this seems like a good place to wrap it up. Is there anything else we wanted to touch on? Usually there won't be, but maybe there will be 1 or 2 comments we wanted to get in there. Then moving on to my framework for wrapping up a call, where I summarize the 1 or 2 points that I've identified as key insights through the call to show that I'm listening, paying attention, and retaining the information. I ask if it is okay if I reach out in the next couple days after I synthesize the information I have collected into a useful, valuable next step I can help with, and provide them some sort of free step in that direction, and suggest that there is no pressure, no responsibility to follow up if you don't want to. Provide the thing for you, it's absolutely free, and you don't even need to do anything. But if you'd like to have another call, offer that, and continue to build your connection with that person. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think of these steps and how you enter and exit calls when you're in them and when you're doing a networking call, a discovery call, or even a sales call. For more interesting content like this, and if you want to connect with me directly, join the Authenticity Lab. There'll be a link down below. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.